Ever since it was revealed that there would be an ARMS character in Smash Bros, I wasn't really sure how to feel about it. For a while I was disappointed, because I felt like ARMS wasn't really worthy of getting representation in Smash. But after I watched the Min Min announcement, something changed. After months of waiting for any content at all, we're finally getting a new character, and she looks really good. I've honestly not been this excited for a character since Banjo was announced. But because of all this hype around Min Min getting into Smash Bros, I've gotten interested in ARMS again, so I've decided to take another look at ARMS. Let's get started. On June 16th, 2017, ARMS was released. After a few months of playing Zelda, Snipper Clips, and Mario Kart, everyone was ready for something new. The last new big IP from Nintendo was Splatoon, which is pretty good, so people were excited to see if ARMS would live up to the hype. But did it? Sort of. ARMS is a 3D fighting game where you box, but this time you have spring arms in different hands. You can punch, grab, and shield. Punch beating grab, grab beating shield, and shield beating punch. That's just rock, paper, scissors. There are a wide variety of characters, most of them looking pretty unique, other than Springtron. While the characters don't play exactly the same, they play pretty similarly. My favorite character is Min Min because she can kick opponents' attacks and she has a big dragon arm. Also Noodles. The characters don't matter too much though, because while they may have a few special abilities, your playstyle is mostly up to what arms you choose. There are lots of different arms of many shapes and sizes, all of them having an element too. This lets you make some fun combos and make your setup unique, which is pretty cool. There are 6 game modes, 3 of which being absolute garbage. The main game mode is just regular fighting, and I gotta say, it's pretty solid. It may not be the most complicated thing ever, but it's still pretty fun. Next is volleyball, and honestly, who asked for this? I mean, it's volleyball. It's not that fun. Basketball. Second verse, same as the first. Skill shot is alright, you just kinda hit targets. It's kinda fun. Definitely not my favorite. A variation of this mode is the way that you unlock different arm types. That's dumb. Headlock scramble is also a thing. I don't like this one. It's like a free-for-all where everyone's fighting, but every once in a while someone gets to be really overpowered. Also in online there's versus headlock. This is like the other one, but the overpowered person is a CPU, and you fight it with few teammates. It's not that great. I mean, overall, the fighting is the most fun part about the game. And all the other modes are just kinda stupid. The Grand Prix is the first thing you see when you turn on the game. And while it's the closest thing to a story mode, it's pretty lackluster. It's just 10 battles, most of them being regular fights, but sometimes they throw in basketball and ruin everything. The online for this game is pretty good. I never really had any connection issues, but the way it's set up is kinda weird. First, there's party mode, where you sit in a lobby until you randomly get matched up with some people to play a random game mode. There's also ranked, where you just do normal 1v1 matches. This time with stress. Personally, I prefer playing party mode because it's just kinda chill. I don't like it when I get put into a volleyball match, but normally it's over pretty quick anyways. Also, sometimes there's this thing called a party crash, where there are 2 teams and you pick which one you fight for. So basically it's a splatfest. I've never competed in one, but it sounds pretty cool. Oh yeah, the soundtrack is a bop. But overall, that's about it, which is my biggest problem with the game. While there's a lot of replay value, and I think the fighting is really solid, there's a real lack of stuff to do. It's the same sort of thing over and over again. And the only variations in gameplay make the game less enjoyable. This was my biggest problem with the game when I first got it, and ultimately the reason why I stopped playing it. And while I still think it's a big issue, the gameplay is really fun. Something about punching just feels really nice. So do I recommend this game? It depends. I recommend you try the demo out and see if you enjoy the gameplay, because if you don't enjoy that, there honestly isn't much else to it. Also, if you're buying this because you think the motion controls are going to be insane, don't. They aren't that crazy, and it isn't as much fun as it sounds. The normal controls are just way better. But personally, I really enjoy this game, and I wish I hadn't given up on it so quickly a few years ago. But if you feel differently, feel free to let me know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing.